Is managing your company's inductions, your contractors, their staff, their equipment, and your business compliance needs a puzzle for you? Is there something missing when it comes to keeping track of all the people movement into and away from your business on a daily basis? Do you know the identity of the contractor walking around your business? Are you being invoiced for the correct contractor hours spent on site, or what your contractors think is correct? What about your plant and equipment maintenance and repair schedules? Is the plant WHS compliant? Have your contractors completed your site-specific induction? Are your staff compliances being properly monitored and managed? Welcome to the solution. Welcome to Smartek. Smartek is all about saving you time, effort, and more importantly, money. Smartek allows you to focus on your business whilst this real-time system manages your site inductions and compliance issues that could affect your commercial viability, which in turn affects your business brand. Smartek is a fully customisable online induction and compliance management system customisable to any industry that requires employees and contractors to undertake an induction, who work with a significant contractor base, that work in a highly regulated industry, that has a large workforce, or manages multiple sites. As a principal contractor, facilities manager, human resource manager, school principal, head safety officer, head of security, or anyone who collects compliance and safety related information, then Smartek is the system for you. Gone are the days where critical compliance data is held in paper-based filing or an Excel spreadsheet, or the results of an induction are on a piece of paper. How much more valuable would this information be if you were able to access it via a secure, centralised database for analysis? How much more valuable would it be if the system that held this information was able to distribute analysed compliance information directly to you? Smartek will conduct your specific online induction, receive, collate and interpret your critical compliance and safety data, and send a series of compliance alerts by email where and when required. With Smartek, you should never have an expired contractor compliance issue. It works like this. Smartek focuses on helping to manage your business simply. First, there is the Smartek induction module. Every business has a specific set of conditions and requirements. You might have your own specific muster point, your own set of rules and regulations. You may even have a specific set of emergency procedures. All these can be loaded onto Smartek so that each and every employee or contractor can be inducted into your site, and even proof of competency can be met. It's your choice. The next major component of Smartek is the matching of a specific compliance to a company, an individual or piece of plant and equipment. Following this process, you set your compliance parameters in Smartek only once, with the option of editing your parameters at any time should any situation change. These compliances are then linked by Smartek to each contractor, employee or unit of plant and equipment that they apply to. When a compliance issue arises, Smartek automatically notifies the person or persons who are deemed responsible for that particular compliance by email, with sufficient time allocated to resolve the compliance issue. Let's look at this simple example. Company Y is a contracting company to your business. You need them to complete your own specific induction. You also require relevant details of that organisation, copies of their workers' compensation insurance and public liability insurance. You set these insurances as compliance issues. All members of Company Y complete the induction. Their relevant documents are submitted into the online system, allowing you to access these documents with ease, at any time. The expiry dates are set in the compliance field, and that's it. The system will then monitor the expiry of these compliances and make sure that the people responsible for that compliance act on it. How do we do this? Simple. There is a 3-tiered alert system: green, orange and red alerts. With a green alert issue, an email is automatically sent to the person or contractor responsible for the compliance issue, generally 21 days before the issue becomes non-compliant. Your designated compliance officer will also be copied in on this email for audit and control purposes. If the compliance request is met, a person with authority within your organisation will reset the compliance, completing the process. Should the green alert not be addressed, an orange alert will be sent, generally 14 days prior to non-compliance. This alert may prompt you to make a telephone call or some contact with the person or organisation responsible for the compliance issue. Importantly, there is still no non-compliance. The compliance can be reset once the compliance is met. A red alert means that the issue is becoming critical. The contractor or whomever the compliance applies to has failed to rectify a compliance issue following 2 previous alerts. The most important point is that even with a red alert, there is still no non-compliance. Should the alert be ignored, you, of course, take whatever action you deem necessary, including denying access to the site for the contractor or contractor employee, arrange for the plant and or equipment to be serviced or replaced if that's the case, or take any other action required, depending on the circumstances. However, you are still in control and Smartek has managed your compliance with minimal effort. There are many additional features of Smartek, too numerous to mention. However, here are some of the outstanding extras. Smartek is fully customisable and user-friendly, allowing you to upload an induction document or to set compliances in a matter of minutes. Smartek manages compliances over multiple divisions, locations, departments or sites, allowing for both collective compliance management in addition to unique compliances and inductions that are site-specific. Smartek is a secure, multi-layered system allowing varied access, dependent on the position of that person within the business. It's web-based, hosted on a secure site, and provides 24/7 access from anywhere in the world to designated users. This means that selected persons within your organisation can review at any time information in any of the individual areas. Smartek will develop a database of your external contractors, your own staff, or any plant and equipment. This will include details of all business and corporate compliances, personal details of all the contractors and their staff, their photographs, relevant qualifications, and details of site inductions. Scanned copies of the actual paperwork involved can be attached to these records. You'll also have the ability to store emergency details, contact numbers, doctor's details, next of kin and more for every regular contractor or staff member on any site. Another outstanding feature of the Smartek system is the addition of photo identification. Your company can approach any person on your site and verify their identity simply by examining their identification card. Further, the list of a person's current skill sets is printed on the other side of their ID card, allowing you to verify that person's skill sets. For example, that they have the correct qualifications to conduct electrical work, or that they're qualified to work with hazardous substances. This allows you to be confident that the right people are doing the right job in the right place. Smartek can be and is used as an entrance control system. Smartek will allow you to identify contractors and monitor them whilst they're on site, simply by instructing each identified contractor to scan in prior to commencing any work. When a contractor leaves, he or she can also scan out. You'll then have a permanent record of contractor attendances, including time in attendance. This feature is extremely helpful when you're paying contractors on an hourly rate. More importantly, if there is a compliance issue on scanning, Smartek will advise you immediately. You'll have a choice of denying access or allowing access with an alert. You're still in control of who enters your site. Smartek tracks compliances for contractors, plant and equipment. Information held by the system will include, but not be limited to, safety inspections, service schedules, registration renewal dates, licensing notifications. This information is critical compliance information. However, the added benefit is that a complete plant and equipment register can be established within Smartek. Remember, it's your system. Smartek is so simple to use that even a casual visitor to your business can be inducted into the system. Brief details of a visitor are collected and a card can be issued immediately. It may be a label, an A4 sheet, or a permanent card. Importantly, you have the details of that person should there be an issue or should there be a need to contact them in the future for whatever reason. Smartek makes incident reporting easy and thorough. The incident reporting function has a series of drop-down incident types allowing quick and simple choices covering the most common incidents. In addition, you have the facility to add your own descriptions at any stage, making the system as comprehensive and customised to your business as possible. Once an incident has been entered, you have the option to create a report which can be sent to any other party that may require it. Smartek is so user-friendly, it even allows your contractors to register to work in your business online. If you have a specific contractor site safety induction, this can be loaded onto your Smartek site. This means that contractors can be fully inducted through this online system prior to them gaining entry to your business. This also means that there will be a permanent record of persons who have completed your site safety induction. If you don't have a specific contractor induction, then the Smartek team can develop one for you, or, of course, load your specific site induction into Smartek, then electronically track as companies register their company details, their employee information, all relevant compliance documents, and complete your site induction requirements. We can even print their identification cards for you. Smartek is capable of delivering any report that you desire based on data that you've entered or the system has captured. It's as simple as contacting our systems engineer and requesting the report. It'll be generated automatically and continue to be until further notice. Well-managed contractor compliance equals well-managed WHS. When contractors know that you take compliance seriously, they'll either fall into line or fall out of favour with you. Smartek demands multiple compliances on many small issues. Companies that cannot work within this system may not have the attention to detail that you require. Remember, used correctly, Smartek will only allow contractors who are compliant with your business onto site. If Smartek identifies shortcuts in their operation, what's the rest of their business like? This is real-time risk management. Smartek is your online, on-time compliance risk management system. Smartek keeps you ahead of compliance issues. It's a great place to be. For more information, contact Barringtons on 02 9899 0600 and ask for the Smartek support office. Alternatively, send us an email to enquiries@smartek.biz. We look forward to talking with you soon.